Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Mike, Fylde Coast Flips, and today I thought we would do a bit of a different one. We are here in Cleveleys and I'm taking my car in for its MOT here at Quick Fit. But while it's here being worked on, I could nip into Cleveleys here and try and find as much as I can to resell for a profit on eBay, and let's see if I can cover the costs of the MOT and potentially any work that needs doing. I think a couple of things are going to need doing, nothing major, hopefully. My car's getting on a bit now. I think it's about 17 years old, so yeah, it's not as young as it once was. But touch wood, up to now, it's been pretty good for me. It's not had much wrong over the years. Cleveleys here, it is expensive here in Cleveleys these days. I don't find all that much, so it's a bit of a tall order. I mean, the basic MOT fee is £45. So, I mean, maybe we can cover that at least, but hopefully we can cover that and whatever it's going to cost for any repairs. So let's get in there and see what we can do. Okay, first charity shop here. So yeah, not bad in the first shop right there. Let's see if we can do as well in here. Oh, I've got another one just here. Looks kind of promising, judging by what's in the window. So the important question of the day is the festive bacon yet? Is it in? I can't tell from here. So I took a chance on these. I took these up to the till and I thought, I'll see what they'll do for the whole lot. So she's knocked me like a little bit off, not a lot, off all of them. And then got that for my son. This I'll try sell it by itself. It's vintage 94. But this might be good. Emphasis on might. This Mutant Chronicles. I had a quick look. I couldn't find this particular one. It was a very quick look. But somebody had one just like this, different one though, different novel, up for about 30 quid. So for pence, we might do alright with that. We'll have a look at everything later. Yeah, so in that last shop I got, what did I get? I got 2 of these. The only thing I could find in there that was worthwhile, £1 each, and I'd only had a quick look, but some people have them up at like 15 quid, so for £1 each I thought I'd give them a go. And also, guess what I found again? Something about this, the print of this doesn't look quite as good as the one I bought from the boot sale, I don't think. But now I can sell that one and keep this, because I didn't really want to sell it, but I've got 2 now, so let's see if anybody out there actually wants this. I can't get hold of the people at the garage down the way, so I've been trying to phone them, can't get hold of them, so I'm going to have to walk down there now, even though I've not been to all the charity shops here. So I'm going to do that, see where we're at, and then I'll come back down and finish off in a few minutes. Right, so I've just been back to the garage, and kind of good news. I mean, it does need something doing, but none of the stuff that I thought it would need doing. It's always like that, isn't it? £109 is what it's going to cost me, plus the £45 for the MOT, which I've already paid. So £109, as long as it all kind of goes okay, which I'm sure it will. There's a spring or something that needs replacing. It's going to be, I reckon, a good 2 or 3 hours before it's done. So I've got a bit of time to kind of take it easy. There's one charity shop actually just down here, which I very rarely ever go to, because the rest are all like way down there. So I'm going to hit this one now, and then I'm going to head back down to where I was and continue. But now we know how much I've got to make, right, with all this stuff. 109 plus 45, which is 154, right? Right? I think that's right. Basic maths, come on, mate. £154, so yeah, can we do it? I don't know. Have we got £154 worth of stuff in here so far? No, we don't. Is it 100 yet? Probably not. But we've got quite a few left, so let's do it. Come on, let's find £154 worth of stuff. Let's go. And at least nothing else needed doing, right? No tyres needed doing, the brake pads were fine, nothing else needed doing. It was just the spring. So I can live with that, that's alright. Alright, so I think this is where the charity shop was, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see through that window, but it's completely empty. Gone. I mean, it wasn't in the best location, maybe they've relocated somewhere else. And I have found a couple of decent bits in here before, but it was a long time ago. As I say, I don't come here very often at all, so it might have been closed for months for all I know. let's get in there, see what we can find. Yeah, so a couple of extra bits then, which I don't think I got on camera, but we'll look at everything at the end. Just a couple of toy bits and a Father Christmas ornament that was in the window. I don't think it was technically for sale, but they let me have it for £2. As I say, we'll have a look at everything a little bit later. Car's still not done yet, so that's okay though. I've still got a couple more charity shops to get to. I've just been in that charity shop down there and I bought a load of Hornsey Bronte. I don't think I got it on camera because my battery died halfway through me being in that shop. You may have seen me pick that up though for £2.50, and these two Felix plates for £1.50 each. They sell okay, like as a pair, for like 15 to 18 quid. And then that, I have no idea at all. I just thought it's proper vintage looking. It's slightly damaged at the bottom, I know that, but I figured I'd give it a go. But the Hornsey Bronte should be good. It's just a pity though, because some of the stuff is a little bit damaged. We'll have a look at it later. So I've picked my car up, it is done. Passed the MOT, so £154 is what I've spent in total. We will have to wait till we get back and see whether it's been successful or not. At least we've definitely, definitely done the £45 MOT fee. We're definitely beyond that at least. Have we got the full 154? I don't know, we'll have to see. And I'm just here now, I'm just going to get the bread bin set and the Hornsey Bronte set. One's all the way that way, one's all the way that way. I'm going to grab that, stick it in the boot. There's two charity shops actually I want to hit on the way home. Both are very hit and miss, so whether I actually find anything or not, we will see. But then that will be it. I'm definitely heading home after that, and we will go through everything then. So I'll see you in a sec. Right, second to last charity shop right here. I mean, nothing says Christmas like the royal family, right? I've just found this 50p kind of tucked under there. And then randomly here we've got some Hornsey saffron plates. It's £5 for 4, and they've seen better days. I don't know who's going to buy them randomly here though, under these shelves. so I just got a few bits from in there. I got the polka dot little cup espresso set, that was nice. And this, as I was at the till, this was there. I've tested it out, it's all working and everything, and my kids will absolutely love this. Okay, so last one of the day, just here. Right, so from that shop then, I definitely got this on camera. That was only 120, it's bay. It's not perfect, and like she said to me, she's like, it's not very nice though, is it? She was like, oh, it's West German, but it's not very nice, and I have to agree. I mean, personally, it's not something I would have, but people like this. I've sold stuff just like this before. It's only a little one, but it was only 120, so, you know. And then this stuff here, I think I might have filmed myself just like briefly looking at it. I had a look at one person that sold like 2 mugs for 20 quid. The thing is, like, so I just wanted the mugs because there's 6 mugs in here. It was £8.99, but obviously I asked, you know, I asked the question. I wasn't going to bother, to be honest, but she was nice and we kind of talked a little bit. And I said, look, you got that set over there. Do you want to just do you want to sell it all together, or are you happy to kind of maybe just lose the cups and the salt and pepper? But I don't want to take them if you think you can't sell the rest. So she went and asked the manager, and she came back and said they'd do the whole lot for £6.50. It's in such good condition as well. And this Royal Dalton Lambethware I've sold quite a few times before. Not this particular design though, but this Lambethware. It's the same kind of, I don't know what you call it, like a mottled beige colour here, and then there's different designs over the top of it. So these are particularly nice. These are nicer than any of the ones I've had before. And it's the condition. The condition is like, they don't look used at all, any of it. So there you go. So that, and then also a couple of Whitard of Chelsea coasters. While I was waiting for it to come back from speaking to a manager, I saw them. They were £1.20 for the 2, so 6p each. So I was like, yeah, I'll have them. And I saw this, and yeah, check that out. Am I allowed to show that on YouTube? I don't know, but there you go. No spill mug. It's not the same brand as like the Star Trek ones, but it is a branded thing. It's made in Korea, so that's definitely it. Next stop, home. So I've just got home and I've got everything out in front of me here. Let's take a look at it all and see if we can get anywhere close to £154 profit. Let's have a look and see. This guy here, Olaf, and I couldn't find it when I had a quick look. I'll put something on the screen now if I do manage to find him. I think he's an older one. There's similar kind of things out there. It is kind of new. The packaging has seen better days, but I don't think any of it has been out. And £4 is what I paid. I would hope to get close to 20 quid for it. Obviously the perfect time of the year right now, coming up to Christmas. I can't believe we found this again, this Cadbury's novelty cookbook. And the reason why this looks different is there seems to be slightly different versions of this. So the other one I had was slightly different. I think everything inside is the same, but the title of the book itself is different. Like one of them says cakes, one of them says chocolate like this one does, and then another one says something else. So anyway, there's not much money in these books at all. I may well give this to somebody for Christmas as like a funny Christmas present. I've got a Rington's jigsaw there that is reduced down to £1.50. It's still brand new sealed. I know some people like Ringtons out there, and you know, we're coming up to Christmas. It's a brand new sealed jigsaw. I figured it would do okay. I don't think there's going to be much money in it, but for £1.50, worth a go. This little vintage spaghetti guy here, he was £2.50. Yeah, I don't know, it says made in Hong Kong. I've not looked him up, not sure exactly how much he's worth, but I'm sure somebody out there will have him. I've got a video game here which I'm really not sure on this one. I have looked it up, but there's a few out there going for good money, but usually it's like the PC big box versions of them. Not many versions like this out there. So I think there'll probably be a little bit of money in it. Only paid 50p for it. Got a Wittard of Chelsea, little tin, 50p is all it was. £2 Santa, this was just sat in the window. I don't think it was actually for sale, but I asked and they let me have it for £2, so it's quite a nice one. It's got a few years in it. There's no brand or anything on the bottom, but I'm sure if I Google image search it, it will come up. From the same shop, I bought this, I think the tin and a couple other bits. They actually gave me this for free. I just looked at it. I was wondering what it was. I picked it up and I was like, I did that. I was like, oh, right, okay, what is this? And then the guy showed me and he's like, if you hold it for a bit longer, it does that. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. And he gave it me for free. I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah, go on, you can have it. He bought quite a few things from us. That was nice. So I think I'll give this to my kids. I'm sure they'll enjoy it for 30 seconds. And on the subject of dinosaurs, I got this for £2. There is a logo on it, but it's a bit kind of worn away. So I think you can get these with like a longer neck, and those ones are probably a little bit more desirable, I guess. I've had them before. I've also had these before, and price is kind of all over the place. Couldn't actually find this particular one with the horns like that, but about a tenner. Got this no spill mug right here. And there's quite a few solds out there on this, but they're all pre-owned. So I can class this as new, I think. So £2.25. I mean, at least like 10, 15, but I would hope a bit more. This, coming to Christmas again, coming to Christmas, perfect giftware. I'll be aiming for something like 25, just because these, fat bottom, no spill mugs like this have always done well for me in the past. Now the Tumble Knot brand is the best one I find. Like the Star Trek ones were far better than any of the other ones I've had, but they all seem to have a little bit of money in them. Check that out, Royal Family Jigsaw Puzzle, brand new sealed, £4. And there's quite a few up for sale that are new. People asking about 16 to 20 quid for it. So if I can get that as well, that would be okay, but only one sold, so I don't know. It's one of those things. I mean, this is the kind of thing that sells at Christmas or never at all, right? £7. I want to fill this up with goodies for my kids. Come Christmas morning, they will love this. I'm telling you, they'd love these machines at the arcades. We rarely win anything, but they still love them. This is a CD or tape storage. I love the way that it opens like that, and it just comes out a little bit like that. Yeah, I like that. Don't know why I like that so much, but I do. Needs a bit of a clean. Anyway, only £1. I like my CD and tape storage, old media storage things. I don't always pick them up, and I don't find like the black ash ones too often anymore. But in my opinion, this is nicer for only £1. And then I got this Tape Taxi. It's not Tape Taxi brand. I think that is an actual brand of them, but it's just a tape storage. I love music, it says there. I've done really well with these before. I've had all sorts of like different ones, and I got a big bundle of them. Was it the beginning of this boot sale season? They did well. And this little house here, I've not looked this one up either. 1981 it was made. It's that brand right there. It's originally a money box. Slip there. No stopper. I might be able to find a stopper off something else. Or, I don't know. I think it just sell as it is, right? As a little ceramic house. People can actually use it as a money box. I don't know. But for only £1, thought I'd give it a go. This surprised me, this. I used to buy these for my kids, and some people managed to get like 17 to 20 quid for them. Some people are only getting like 10, 11, 12 quid, but I only paid, what was it, 150, 250? So, yeah, I love that. These, I really, really like these. And I've had a quick look, and there's a bit of money in them. There's not a huge amount of money in them. I think it's a set of two like this. It makes them a bit more appealing. And I reckon I can get like 15 to 20 quid. I only paid 75p each, so that's all right. I think they should be worth more than that just because they're really nice. They're so like, the colours are so vivid. Here we got that bread bin set. I'm not going to get it all out, but you saw it in the video, I'm sure. It's a big bread bin, tea, coffee, sugar, and a biscuit jar for £8. They kindly held it for me, wrapped it all up for me, and I went back just before I left Cleveland's and grabbed it all. This here, I thought this might be really, really good, but because I had a quick search and some of them are really good, but this one, unfortunately for me, is only worth about £5 to £8. But you know, what did I pay? Very little for it. It was £3 for £1 on this, and a book for my son, that Minecraft one. And then these, they're all this. I've never seen these before, by the way. I just thought there was something about them, and none of them have been drawn in or anything. Pets to colour, nature to colour, they're all the same kind of thing. Another nature to colour, spring to colour, there's a winter to colour, there's an autumn to colour, and a couple of others as well. I just figured they'd make a nice little bundle, especially coming up to Christmas. People like these, you know, colouring books, like adult colouring is the thing, isn't it? I got this for £1.50, and I know this has, well, it did have a little bit of money because we had it, and I sold it a couple of years ago at least. So I don't know if there's still money in it or not, but I figure I'd give it a go, £1.50. And then I saw some Hot Wheels stuff in another shop. There's these ones, and then some of these that have just gone everywhere. There's some interesting ones in here. You've got like an R2-D2 or whoever that is from Star Wars, and some other like unusual kind of looking ones, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what that is. Like that. Got a Batman and some others in there, all Hot Wheels. I think I'll probably just do like a bundle with all of it together. So I've got £1.50, £2.50, £3.50, £4.50, £5.50, £6.50 into the lot, and I'll stick it up and see what I can do. And again, it'll make a nice little bundle of toys for a kid come Christmas. I got this here. This was only 75p. It's Lanard brand 2004, so it's like almost vintage, almost. And I figured that would do okay, either with some Lanard soldiers that I find now and again, or just by itself. These two Felix plates here, I don't know what it is about like pet bowls, but I always do well with them. So I've never seen these before, thought these were a bit unusual. I did look them up. Some people are selling them for like £9 a go. If you've got two, then like £15, something like that. They were £1.50 each, so that's worthwhile, I think, just about. I think we'll do alright with them. And then we got a load of ceramics. So we've got a Bronte set. So we got some of these bowls. Two of them have little cracks in them, unfortunately, or there's a little bit of crazing, but it usually does this Hornsey because obviously it's like 70s, 80s, so it's getting on a bit now. Some of it, we've got some dinner plates, some bowls, and a couple of cups for £8, which is just about okay. Or was it 10? I think it was 10 actually. Yeah, it was 10 for these. That was all right, just about all right. I did consider not bothering, but I looked them up, and you know, you can get like £15 just for two bowls. So I mean, there's my money back. And then if the dinner plates sell as well, you know, the dinner plates are fine. They're used. It's all used, so you can tell that it's, you know, been used. But people buy them as replacements and stuff. So I don't know, you can go down the road of selling it all together, or you can go down the road of selling them individually or in twos or whatever and do that. I've done both before, and you know, different things do better in different ways, so you got to kind of try these things out and see what happens. This is a little espresso set. I've got a set of 5. This is, I think, Arco Rock or Arco Pal, made in France. And something about these I thought was quite nice. You know, £5 is paying up a little bit in my eyes, but I think they'll do all right. Looked on eBay, nobody else has this particular design out there. And then we've got these. Oh no, I've got this as well that I got from the last shop. £1.20. It's a Bay little vase. It's only little, but Bay is a good brand to look out for out there. And then we got all these here, and something about the design of these and the condition, I really like them. Not everyone's cup of tea, no pun intended, but you know, I like them. I think they're alright. I think they'll do okay. And there's what? I think there's like 6 mugs, a few cups, salt and pepper, a couple of jugs. I'm not sure how I'll split it up, but I only paid £6.50. She did it a bit cheaper. Didn't ask her to do it a bit cheaper. I just asked her if I could just buy the mugs. They came back with, you know, they'll do the whole lot, but they'll just do it a bit cheaper, so I'm fine with that. Oh, and a couple of Wittard of Chelsea coasters. in here as well, if I can get them. 2 of them, £1.20, 60p each. And that is it, I think. I hope I've covered everything. I think I have, or at least pretty much. And I think, without working it all out exactly, I think we had just about made that £154 to cover all my expenses, which, to be honest, I didn't think would happen today, because I know what Cleveland's is like. There's been times recently where I've gone and I come away with like nothing, basically nothing. I was prepared to like get my retail arbitrage head on as well and do home bargains and B&Ms, but I didn't need to. Didn't really have time in the end anyway, but I didn't need to do that because we found enough stuff. And yeah, you know, you just never know. Sometimes you go out on one of these days and you'll find stuff when you just didn't think you would. I mean, there's this as well. I've not looked this up yet. We're going to keep it, but it'll eventually get sold, I'm sure, because the kids will lose interest. But, you know, there's a bit of money in this. So there we go. I'm going to leave this one there. Thank you very much for watching. If there's anything you enjoyed about this video, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.